Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another live reaction on the Voice Lift Company. I'm Christi Bovee. I'm a mindset coach and voice intuitive who has been coaching singers, speakers, and actors since 1990. And I am so glad to be with you again for another live reaction. This has been a need in my life because our house is under construction and there's just been no quiet place to actually film videos. So I'm actually getting this live in quickly before the contractors come back in about an hour to continue with their cacophony of sound, saws and hammers and drills and the like. So I am seeing the light at the end of the tunnel though. It's coming to an end. So things are going to get back to normal. We're going to have better air quality in here because this is an old house and it has just been awful as they've been pulling drywall down and exposing insulation that's 60 years old. It's crazy. I am seeing that I have a lot of my friends on here this morning, so I want to just say hello, and it looks like comments are working, which is fantastic. So I'm going to just give a shout out to Tom Vlug and Franca Maria, hello. Welcome to Floor World. Yes, I joined Floor World this past week. I'm now a member, which I'm so excited. Excited. I need my mouth to wake up. I need more coffee. What are you drinking where you are? Okay. We also have Vimana back this morning. Good morning from Finland. Oh, good afternoon from Finland. I hope you're having a pleasant weekend. I am. It's off to a good start. Annie NYC says, hello from foggy, coldish, holding on to winter for another day, New York. Hi, Annie. Good to see you, my friend. Wendy Scaff is here again. She's in the Netherlands. Hi, Wendy. Epistolos Epistolou. I'd asked him earlier. He's in Greece, so we've got someone from Greece. This is so fun. Tom is in Amsterdam, and it's nice and sunny there. That's great. All right, Annie won't be able to stay long. Okay, well, let me tell you how much I love you. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for being here. Wow, great. David Everts. He's from Nashville. Wonderful. Awesome. Good. Okay, so then we have Erwin Mulder. Hello, Erwin. Annie says, since 1990, that's about as long as I've been working in my field. Yes, Annie is a speech pathologist specializing in children, work with children. And yes, it's an interesting thing when you do something this long, isn't it? John Sullivan, my beautiful patron. How are you, friend? Good morning. Good morning from Maryland. Tom Ward, hello. Tom, I believe, is in Oregon, another one of my wonderful patrons who just is such an encourager to me. Tapio, nice to see you. Good to see you too. Wonderful. Erwin's telling me that the notification for this just came in, so that they are a little delayed. That is true. Tom says, put on some real metal and you won't hear the building noise. That is a good idea. I wish I had thought of this about 6 weeks ago because this has been ongoing. I'm hoping that my audio is okay. My husband's actually watching in another room, so let me know. I know last week I had to look down a lot, and so a lot of the plosive consonants were popping in the microphone, so I do apologize for that. Dominic M, hi from Germany, hello. And here's my friend Paul, hi. I don't know how to say your last name, so if you want to spell it phonetically, I would love to take a crack at it, for sure. We definitely went through daylight savings here, so that's why it's a little darker, but you can kind of see my backyard. We also had yet another snowstorm. I live at 8,600 feet in the Rocky Mountains, and our snowiest months are March and April. So they say April showers bring May flowers. Well, we have April snow showers and May snow showers, and sometimes even snow showers into June. I remember when my kids were playing Little League, no kids can really get very good at sports where I live because there's snow on the ground all the time, and we'd be sitting there while they're trying to play with big wet snowflakes flying in our faces as parents. So it's an adventure living at this altitude for sure. Let's see, who am I missing here? There's Darren this morning, Cape Town, South Africa. Hello, Darren, great to see you. Frank, Rawmakers. I love to listen to this wonderful song with you. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Frank, for reminding me. That's why we're here. I get so excited. I just want to like talk and spend time with my friends. We are here today. We are gathered here today to listen to Floor Jansen sing Shallow from her Live in Amsterdam concert. We're doing a series kind of out of necessity for my life, and you guys are rolling with me, and I so love you for it. So yes, I am so excited to get into this song. You'll remember this is one of the songs that she did on the Beste Zangers program when she was one of the colleagues, I should say, who definitely performed so beautifully and came to notoriety really during that time in her home country. She was not as well known. Obviously, she is well known around the world as being the front woman for Nightwish, the symphonic metal band. But this put her on the map. And someone actually told me in the comments, and I'm wondering if anybody, I'm seeing more people to say hi to. Somebody told me that this song went to #1 in the Netherlands after she did it. And I will say, I think it's one of my favorite. I'm assuming it's going to be the same arrangement because I haven't listened to this yet. But it was one of my favorite covers of this song. I just feel like there was something so incredibly beautiful about it. So I'm looking forward to seeing this live treatment of it because it's the same band that she performed with on the program. Oh, let's see. What are you guys saying? Okay. Fraddy says, hi guys. Am I in this time? You are in. You are in. We have Ludovic M. from France. Wonderful to see you today. Love it, love it. Oh, my friend David is on. Hello, David. Great to see you. I believe he is in Virginia still. Fabrice. France, hello. We have another French person on, which is so awesome. Yay. Julie Lamb. Hi there. Welcome to Floor World. You'll love it. It's such a great community. Yes, I'm so excited to be able to get on. This week has been busy. I actually need to sit down, and I'm looking forward to having a little more time this coming week to just, get into Floor World and see what it's all about. I watched a couple of things that they had in the members only section, and it was really a lot of fun to see Floor do an interview, kind of answer some fan questions, and then Hannes, her husband, came in at the end, and I love the way they interact with each other. You can really tell they have a really sweet and special marriage, and that is just so wonderful to see in this day and age. I loved it, absolutely. I don't think I've said hello yet to Mario Gansbeck from Belgium. Hello, I have been to Belgium and it is beautiful. Kromvato from Indonesia. Hello. Thank you for sending me love. That's a country I'd love to visit. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. Okay, good. I'm getting caught up here, I think, with everybody. All right, guys. So, okay, Paul's going to teach us how to say his name. Phonetically, it's pretty close to how it's spelled. Durinks. I'm British, but I carry this Belgian Flemish name around with me. I blame my dad. Paul, you crack me up. You cracked me up last week too. I love your sense of humor. It's great. There's Richard. Greetings from the Netherlands. Keep up the good reactions. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I could not do this without you guys, obviously. Why would I try? There'd be no point. Leonardo Rodriguez. Good morning. Good morning from Miami, Florida. Good morning. That's where I went to college, was Miami. That was quite a culture shock for me, moving from Colorado to Miami. We have no bugs in Colorado. We do have bugs, but not like Miami, where they're as big as your hand. The roaches as big as your hand. They're called palmetto bugs, and they fly. And so that was terrifying for me. I had no grid whatsoever. But I absolutely loved living in Miami. It was one of my favorite seasons in my life, for sure. I love it down there. Absolutely. I'm drinking coffee this morning. All right, my loves. So, shall we get into this? Let me switch over my screen so we can see what we can see here. Okay. We've got 55 people watching. Good morning, everybody. And I'm assuming everything is okay. We're able to hear and see. So we're just going to get started here. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Let's do this.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling in all the good times. I find myself longing for change. In all the bad times, I fear myself.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Who can tell me, Mark Bovee, because I know you're watching, is that a Rhodes sound that he's playing, but he's playing it on a keyboard? Look at that gear right there. I don't know if you can see. Shall I make the picture bigger? Let's look at his keyboards for a moment, everyone. Maybe he can tell me what he's playing, but it sounds like a Fender Rhodes sound, and I love both of the keyboard players in this band. They just have really nice touch. The other guy who plays, he seems to play all the piano lines in this concert. I really love how he plays. Okay. Oh, here we go. It's a Wurlitzer EP. Wurlitzer EP. Interesting. Very good. And Mark says also, I have mine sitting 3 feet from me. He's in the studio right now. Very good. Awesome. Okay. What are we saying here? Let me go back to the bigger screen. Vimana says, when Floor sang this one on Best of Zongers, I was sure there was no doubt in the audience watching it on TV. She's one with the music, and when she sings, it's something special that you need to listen. She really does. She draws you in, doesn't she? Franca Maria says, chill time. This is why I love doing live reactions. You guys help me to react to it. It's awesome. Darren says, I love her inflection on the word myself. Really great observation. Erwin Mulder says that the keyboard has keys. That's fantastic. Okay, so here's something else Mark says. He's playing a simulation sampled sound, emulating the whirly sound, the Wurlitzer sound. Okay, that's why it looks like a modern keyboard. Very good. Christina Algate says, hi, Mark Bovee. You guys are having fun in the chats. I love it. And Erwin says the crowd is completely silent too. Yes. I wonder, were any of you in this concert, at this concert? We've had people who actually attended in person. So if you did, speak up. I'd love to hear from you and what this experience was like for you. It's always, just gives it that extra, I can't even imagine how magical it had to have been. So cool. Very good. Mark is telling Erwin that keyboards with keys are the best kind. Very good. Oh, Erwin said he was there. Wonderful. Wonderful. So he experienced that hush of the crowd. Love it. All right, let's get back in, guys. This is so beautiful. Oh, listen, somebody asked me, why do I have to stop? Why indeed? It is a crime against art, for sure. But there is something called fair use. And when you use someone else's material, their video, etc., you have to transform the video that you're using to the point where it's not so much like the original. So I really don't do it to be annoying. It's really about allowing me to use this. So we make commentary on the video in a technical way. And I was telling them, reaction channels are kind of seen as the bottom feeders of YouTube content creation. It's looked at as lazy content because a lot of times reactions, that's really all they do. I'd never heard of reactions before I started doing this, and I had a voice student say, you really should try that. And I watched one, and all they did was like, ooh and ah, and that was it. There was nothing. There was no education. There was nothing, no commentary at all. So that is lazy. And yeah, I can see why. But there is a reason why we have to stop. And we try to stay within those fair use guidelines. I try to keep my cuts at about a minute long. And I hope that helps. I hope that helps you understand a little more, because people are like, why do you stop? If you want to watch the whole video, I always, at least I try to put the original video link in the description box, which I'll populate after this goes into YouTube land and is an actual video for me. So yeah. Okay, and I know, Tom says, do not worry, we know how YouTube works and does not work. Thank you. I know you guys are, those who hang with me a lot, you know what's going on, but I've had a couple of comments this past week asking that. Paul says, although this is quite pulled back within that very controlled and relaxed delivery, there's so much playing around with the vocal weight. Sometimes from word to word, it is truly magical. Very good. That's something that we can do as singers, is make it conversational. And I encourage my singers, I had a couple this week actually, that I encourage to take the lyric apart, tease it apart. We did this a lot with jazz lyrics when I was in college. You'd write it down and you'd see how you would actually say it instead of just singing it. And Floor does this so beautifully. So singers, take note. This is how you can get that Floor magic. You really need to make the lyric like it's a conversation. It really helps. All right. Sweet. Thank you, Annie. There's no lazy content from you. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wonderful. Franca Maria says they drove 9 hours with the bus from Bavaria to Amsterdam to see Floor. Wow. Very good. Very good. Wonderful. Apostolos says, we watch reactions to learn something from experts. If I want to just listen to the song, I'll listen to it alone. Right. Good. Vomana says, I'm sure that reaction videos will be more appreciated in the future, but everything can be done in a good and a bad way. Well said. Well said. Erwin says, I like your comment on the technique. No need to apologize for stopping. Thank you so much. And he also says, Floor is a storyteller. Indeed. So let's get back in and listen to the story that she's telling. Let's do this. Here we go.
Tell me something, girl. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? Oh, I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. In all the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watching side diving. I'll never meet the ground.
Okay, I'm stopping because I have to, as I have already explained. And I'm going to run it back because I want to get into the chorus cleanly here. This is the thing about this version of the song and how different it is from Lady Gaga's, because Floor has such a delicate, light touch with the chorus and so much beautiful vocal control as she's getting into that. It's absolutely stunning. Stunning. Okay, I've got to go back here and see where I am. All right. Yes, and so now we're getting into the meat, the heart of the matter. We watch reactions to learn something from experts if I wanted to listen to the song. Oh, I did that one? Good. Okay, Laura, Annie says, Flora and Laura Fabian are masters at this, at storytelling. Very good. Very good. Franca Maria was agreeing with Annie. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. And Annie says too, whoopsies, let me go back. Annie says the texture plus breathiness is stunning. So much control, indeed. Yes, very well said. And I think that's really what we're hearing here. So let's, I rolled it back. So let's get into this chorus cleanly. Here we go.
I'm off the deep end, watching side diving on underneath the ground. Crash through the surface, but they can't hurt us. We fall from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the
Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Julie says, this is one of those songs I never really liked until Floor sang it. And Darren says, the song is so much more authentic when it's kept small. The words just don't fit with a massive belt. Yes, that is so well said. I agree. But you never would have known it until Floor worked her magic on it. So I'm so grateful that she gave this one a spin. I love it. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, John. John is reminding me to remind you to hit the like button. I do appreciate that very much. It does help the channel. When you hit the thumbs up, when you make comments, it really helps a lot. Thank you so much. We got 72 people watching. This is awesome. Very good. Tom says, no matter the style or volume, Floor's diction is perfect. Perfect. I hear every word with all the emotion. Yes. She's amazing. And I'm assuming she does this in every language she sings in. You guys can help me understand if that's the case, because she really knows how to deliver a lyric. It's amazing. Apostolos says, many artists became known through reactions. Artists love reactions. Wonderful. Vamana says, Floor really taps into her emotions when she sings. She's not afraid to go there. There are so many people who are. They don't want to feel, but it's really important, and she just lives out of this authentic place of emotion and being able to deliver something. I think that's why people love the arts. It cracks them wide open. It's something that we need, that release, emotional release, and she's amazing at that. Very good. Okay, Paul says some of the embellishments she makes over her best Zanger's version are very good. It'd be fun to listen to them side by side, for sure. And he says it's part of her brilliance to make the song, to speak the song, to fill the song with music. Beautifully said. Love it, Annie. Very good. Okay, she's going to be performing in German on German TV at the end of April. And I think it's a song called, a program called Sing Meine Song. That's me butchering German. My apologies. All right. Whoop. Let's see here. Danny Alexis says, I don't like Gaga, but I love Floor and her version is better, I think. Definitely. I think there's room for everybody, of course, but I agree. I think this version is beautiful. Tom says you can tell she needs to know what the song is about to be able to sing it. Yes, I think that's true for most singers. It's kind of, I used to do a lot of commercial work, and, you know, when you're singing about linoleum or there's the word plastic, I've done a couple of jingles like that. You just kind of have an existential crisis, like, what is my life? So yes, singing a song that has a deep meaning is way more fun. Pekka says, Floor is crack. She is very addictive. I agree, as you can see by my content on my channel. Franca Maria, thank you. It's Sing Meinen Song. That's the German show. Yes, Tom, thank you guys. Oh, this is so awesome because I can say things and you can correct me in real time. I love it. I love it. Franca Maria, I wish Floor someday would do her magic on, oh yes, Always Remember Us This Way. That's also from the Stars Born soundtrack where this song, Shallow, originally came from. Beautiful, beautiful. Ann Wilson. Christina Algate says, Ann Wilson says she has to like a song to tell a story. And Ann Wilson, of course, from Heart, the American classic rock band. Yeah, okay, terrific. Wonderful. Okay, great. So let's keep going here. Let me see where I'm at on time. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to run it back because I want to get into this section.
We're far from the shadow.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was gorgeous. I love how I want to go back and listen to that because she had that very light touch and then she puts a little more breath pressure, makes it a little more intense, but still so much control. And I need to be counting how many songs are we into her set, because we talked about this before, that it takes a lot of vocal control to sing at that dynamic level. And here she is again, just knocking it out of the park. She's so beautifully controlled. She's in full control of her instrument. And of course, just her ability to cast a spell on the audience. She is so amazing. So beautiful. Okay, I'm seeing that I've got like a troll here, so I'm trying to get rid of them. Should I be flattered or? I wondered when that would happen, actually. All right. Yes, okay. Pekka says that rasp. Yes, she has a little texture in her voice. Oh, here's Basil. Good morning, Basil. Basil's in Australia. Good to see you here. Annie says it's a delicious rendition. Yes, love it. Okay. Darren says, is the humming in the same chord as the Best Zangers version? It sounds higher. That's a really good question. It's something that I did not go back and listen to prior to this. I think it's very similar to the original. So I would imagine that it's pretty close, but you guys can tell me. You can tell me what you think. Wonderful. All right. John Sullivan says the drummer's swells were perfect. The drummer is on point for this concert. Incredible. Very good. Franca Maria says, while announcing this song, we had a song band with S. Someone was shouting Slayer. Okay, we had to guess that it was a song with an S and someone shouted Slayer. Oh, I see. During the concert, you were there. I forgot about that. Yes. Good. That's fun. That's fun. I'm sure that got a laugh. Okay. Oh, all right. Annie's leaving. Goodbye. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Vimana says, I liked the humming part even more in this particular rendition. And Frank is saying, I love Floor's version of this song. I agree. Okay, guys, I want to go back and listen to the ending. I may not go back and listen to the whole thing today because I do need to get done before the contractors get started this morning. But let's go about... No, where should we go? Oh, it was also good. We'll go right here. Okay, let's listen to how she puts that breath pressure, the texture that's on her voice, the humming. Let's listen to that part again. Let's see what we come up with. So delicate. Distortion there.
Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. Fall from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow.
Yeah. There's so much that she does there in that last section. She's got that breathy, very controlled, soft singing. She has even a little bit of distortion at times. There's so much happening. And then she puts a little more breath pressure to add the intensity, but then pulls back. She's so fully in control of her voice throughout this whole concert. It really is quite remarkable. Good morning. I'm seeing Victor Bradshaw on. You're late. You're late. You're never late. Thank you so much for being here. Another one of my wonderful patrons. Always 667. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. It's so great to see you. Yes. Good morning. Hello. Hello, Gary Winters. We miss you when you aren't here, guys. Thank you so much for just popping in really quickly. Danny, I'm waiting for the Floor first song solo on 25th of March. It's a pop song, and I wonder how it would sound. Yes, isn't that the one that's called Fire? I think she released the art for it this week. Very good. Everyone is saying hello. Hello to Always. Hello to Victor. All right. Yes, Victor's asking, did you get any snow? We did. We got about 10 inches this week. So, yes, that's good. We need more, actually, to make summer not so scary. Darren says she's really making Shallow her song. Yes, she is, as she does with everything. So great. Apostolo says, it's a beautiful song. I can't wait for you to arrive at the Elon song. It is so fun. Floor jumping and laughing like a child. That is going to be great. Now, I think, which song is next, guys? I'm going to do another live reaction next week because I know I see the light at the end of the tunnel with this construction, but I know this week is not yet. So we're going to do another live. We may keep doing these. I'm really enjoying being able to talk with you in real time. I love it. Christina says, I like how Floor changes just the little things in songs almost every time. Yes, very, very true. And it makes it so fresh. Even her own songs. I mean, I think, what was the one? How's the Heart? I think I've done multiple reactions to, and she's done it differently every single time. So incredible. That's the sign of a master, really. Ralph Meyer says, hello, Christi and friends. I'm late. No, you're never late. You're right on time. Thanks for being here. Very good. Franca Maria said, during Elon, we were dancing. So the audience is dancing. That's so great. And Christina said, that Floor said she had the most fun with Elon. Oh, yes, okay. Apostolos says Strong is the next song. Now, Strong is another song she did on Beste Zangers, so I'm looking forward to that. Darren says, you have to keep doing these. You have to. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And I hope that you have the most wonderful weekend. I'm seeing another friend of mine. Hi, Jerry. Good to see you here. Very good. Apostolos said, in Strong, you'll cry. In Elon, you will laugh. Awesome. That's going to be so great. That's so great. I love how she brings out emotion. And okay, so I probably need to wrap this up so that we can move on and you guys can move on with your weekend. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're continuing to find your voice and make your sound in whatever sphere of influence you occupy. Because you've got to remember, somewhere in the world, someone is praying for you to show up with the gift that you have to give. And I just especially want you to remember today how very much you are loved. Bye. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.